we have is 3 suspects wearing scarves over their faces.
For your love, Mama, for the meeting, Mama, thank you for your love and for the.
I was the first female president of African community here. I thought I basically have probably 4 degrees. My bachelor's degree was in social sciences with a double major in politics and sociology. And then I wanted to specialize, so that's how I went from Curtin Uni to Notre Dame to do counseling, and I did grad dip in counseling, practiced for about 2 years, went back to do my master's. Before that, did the family dispute resolution practice. So I'm one of the accredited mediators. And so yes, I finished my counseling, and mainly I'm a narrative therapist. I think with the African youth, probably just like their parents, depends on how long they have been here. There is culture shock that everyone who maybe comes here or changes countries, I think. And during those sensitive times, often it is 2 years, within 2 years of one being here. So it is absolutely important if the parents could let them go and visit Africa during that time. It's about the best cure and sort of awakening thing for them. Because, you know, they would be embedded here on being sensitive about the way things are done here, the fast pace in which things are done here, the lack of parenting support, probably to listen to them, different parenting skills, as I said. So if the parents could really make note of the fact that within around 2 years they suffer from culture shock and they need to sort of take them on a bit of a holiday. That is one. Number 2, tutoring program for children is mandatory. A lot of them really are not coping just because they are not coping at school, you know, and then they get embarrassed and their friends begin maybe probably to laugh at them because of that. But when they're catching up with their studies, you find they're happy.
I work as a Senior Multicultural Engagement Officer with WA Police. I've been working with the police for 10 years now. My focus is working with the multicultural communities, with more speciality on African communities. Some of the issues surrounding youth are identity crisis. Some of them, they were born in war-torn backgrounds, refugee camps. They come here, they are involved with new culture, and sometimes young people, they are caught in between their parents' culture and the Australian culture. The parents, sometimes they want the youth to focus on the old culture, and the youth are saying, no, we have moved on, we are progressive. And there's a conflict. Sometimes the youth run away from home because they want to be free, and in that freedom, sometimes wrong things happen out there. I think if youth are not occupied meaningfully, if youth are not involved in employment, if youth are not involved in a career path, they end up losing direction and they end up finding comfort, drugs and all those other stuff. They become the option that is on the table. Occupied youth, focused youth, supported youth, loved youth, I think it helps them. And sometimes some of this youth, they came without parents. They, you know, they are on their own and they have to grow fast. Unfortunately, where there is no cultural guidance, there is no strong family background, it becomes a crisis on the young person's life.
Stop all this violence, what's going on? The fussing and the fighting. And let's praise the Most High.